Hi, and welcome to Open Friday Coffee. This is Janine Bolon, and today we have with us Rich Beyer, who is a branding and design expert in New York City. And he is the guy that helps me get out of my creative stupor when I need assistance. So Rich, thank you for your tip of the day.
Fonts. Fonts are one of my favorite things to talk about with respect to design, because you can have all the hoo-ha in the background and everything, but if the font is, if what you're putting out there is not legible and easily attainable, easily gettable, people are going to cruise on to the next thing. I want to talk about the space between the lettering. If everything is too crunched together, people are looking at it like this. And if it's too wide apart, it kind of disrupts the flow. And there's a word for that. It's called kerning. 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 And it comes from the French for the word carne, C-A-R-N-E. And that actually means the projecting angle or the quill of a pen. Now, that's been taken to another level with typesetting. And what it actually refers to is the space, the part of a letter that extends into the space used by another letter. Always want to look at how a word is set up, how your type is set up, the space between the lines. And if it's too crunched together, it's going to be too hard to read. And if it's too far apart, it's going to be like a visual speed bump. And the word for that is called leading, L-E-A-D-I-N-G. And that goes back to the slats of lead that they would put in between each line when they were actually typesetting by hand. So that's where this all comes from. These are my visual tips for today, and I appreciate your time. Thanks. Rich Beyer.
Hi, thank you so much for joining us for Open Friday Coffee. And today I happen to have with us Ty King. And Ty has this amazing conference. I know you guys want to be a part of this. It's coming online. It's in person. That's the really neat thing. You know how I do. I'm the virtual queen. I do everything virtually. But Ty actually does it in person. So talk to us a little bit about what you are as far as your symposium, and then what you're looking for.
I'm Ty King, and I'm the founder of ARKAST, which is the first podcast festival that happened in Arkansas. But I'm also the co-founder of the first nonprofit, as far as we can tell, in the country that specifically is for podcasters. And so we formed the 501c3 to help podcasters in the state or outside try to get coaching, studio time, the equipment that they need to get started. A lot of people don't have the technical know-how, and so we like to try to use those funds to help them, bump up. But we do have the festival that's coming up every year. This year, we're extending it out from just 1 day to 7 days. ARKAST Festival, which is where we're pulling in speakers from around the country who know what they're talking about in separate different areas, whether you're in fiction, whether you're in finance or your business, or just talking and getting together with friends. We want to hear from you, how you create your content. And people want to learn from you. They want to learn how you do it. For added value for you, you're getting to network with other people who are doing it in your space. I mean, it's incredibly important for all of us to network as podcasters, right? That's how we get our goals reached. And that's how we we grow our channels and our listenership and actually reach the goals that we want. Because in podcasting, as you know, the rate, the ROI is different than it is for a business venture, right? Because
Exactly.
you're not directly going to get a lot of money off of starting a podcast, but you can get some connections, and there are other things that can lead to you building up your career or gaining your financial freedom that you're looking for. So there's ways to do that. This is huge, and so we're still looking for a few more speakers. Of course, the podcast festival will run from the September 1st through the 7th. In the Little Rock area, and then we have some dates in the Northwest Arkansas area as well.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So where can people find this online so that they can sign up or participate?
Sure. You can find it at arkansaspodcasters.org. And if you'd like to contact us and figure out if you have a resource that we could give out, we're going to have some handouts for every one of these free workshops to the people that are interested in creating their podcast or to help boost their podcasting game. If you have a resource out there, we would love to be able to put you on the sheet to be able to hand out to those people. We're still looking for a few speakers if you'd like to find a platform to do that on. We're also going to do a series of podcasts leading up to the actual event. So if you can actually make it down here, we'd love to interview you virtually and then release those as episodes or lead up to it as well. But yeah, you can find all that at arkansaspodcasters.org or get in contact with me, which is Ty King, T-I-K-I-N-G at arkansaspodcasters.org.
Okay, thank you so much. And as you know, here in Open Friday Coffee, we like to give speaking opportunities to all of you authors, podcasters, and speakers that I run into because of the amount of audio blogging I've been doing since 2005. So that's what, and so because of that, we wanted to support you. And Ty is one of those people who's giving you a stage live in person, and then also giving you opportunities to support a community that we are all a part of. So if you want to do that, please reach out to them and see what they can do. And then we will chat with you in the future.